Where I was building that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, I push it down later. Later, man.
Alright, see you.
See ya. The air conditioning is quitting this.
Oh, when did that happen?
Yesterday afternoon, I guess. And I still thought it might be these year trucks, the damper flops, and it lets hot air in with the shit. My red one would do it. One of Dale's trucks did it to us down in Florida. And then after you turn it on, turn it off, do whatever, after it sits, it'll do it. So I wasn't sure. Hey, everybody. I'm going to get him check the belt on this. I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, Mom's thing came in today. She said if you want to come by and install it tomorrow, that'd be cool.
Okay.
She just knew with the truck and everything going on today, she didn't want you to fiddle with it.
To be honest, I forgot about it today.
We kind of thought you had, but then, like I said, with the truck, when everything happened with the truck,
Yeah, it threw me all the way out of. Yeah, I got the
Mom
other
said,
shit done.
I know he's aggravated with that. He's worried about it. She said, don't bother him about it.
I don't want this truck to be like the red one. Every time I get paid, it goddamn noses. You've seen that. Yeah. A big difference. We talked about that one time, but it's kind of like the fucking if it ain't broke, don't fix it shit. And and I'll tell you why I didn't change plugs and plug wires. It's $200 something. Plugs and plug wires are 170 or 80 or whatever. I got the paper here. Hold on. Here. How the hell does it come up to 220 something and then the tax is 242? Is there some kind of goddamn Butch's truck tax?
Tax was $13.
How's it go from 220 something to 240 something? And it's $14.
It was $228
Okay.
plus $13.71.
28, yeah. I guess so. Oops. Hey, everybody. We're going home.
Well, we're going to Mama's first.
Oh, yeah, we're stopping at Wilma's. We dropped the Jeep off with Greg to work on, and I picked this up. It spits a bit, and I had to put new plugs and wires on it today.
Welcome, Becca from Connecticut.
We'll be on at 8 tonight, though. What time is it? 5:30. I'll probably do a video here in a little bit, building something. See if the gravitational pull of the couch isn't too much on me. As far as all the different types of work I do, tree work, I'd just soon be doing it, but man, it's the hardest shit we do. I don't even want to say I'm getting to where I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it, it's just it's getting harder.
Becca said my couch pulled me in already.
Yeah.
The couch had pulled Butch in too, but he had to go pick up his truck. Now he's back up into another orbit.
Yeah. Yep. I'm doing another revolution. Yeah, if anybody is here that was watching when we was in the Jeep, I'm sure it was hard to hear us because it's like it don't have air conditioning right now. The fan motor don't work, so the air conditioner works, but the fan motor, but the tires on it and stuff is loud with the windows open, which I like. It's just like when me and Dwayne riding in it, it's all right. I can't hear him. Dwayne screaming is about like me whispering, which I can't do that anyway. Yeah, that's I always say, the gravitational pull of the couch.
Becca, it was hot. It was warm and muggy, real sticky this morning, and then we got a good rain shower. It's cooled off. We're supposed to get more storms tonight.
Yeah, y'all can see the skies. It's not super bad out or nothing right now. It's back to it like if you're looking at noon, at back 7 o'clock, it's dark and got some big old gray storm clouds and stuff in it.
I outran that storm all the way from Versailles. I went in and got Leah. I said, let's go. I said, no.
I ain't watching Justin Logan on the goddamn news no more. That's the second time Hank's been right and he's been wrong. Of course, Hank just sitting there looking at his radar, but we ain't gonna catch any storms. The weather's coming from the south. Hank's like, weather's coming from the west.
Yep.
And I'm like, I feel that, but he said. So that's why we went and looked at a tree job in Versailles. Instead, we finished the job. I thought it was gonna come pour and downpour, and we wasn't gonna get to finish the job, not get paid, But we managed to work between the raindrops.
90 plus here in Connecticut,
Wow.
waiting on the rain.
90 plus degrees on the East Coast is a lot different than 90 degrees here. That's a little more muggy. I mean, we got our share of muggy, but I tell you what, Washington, D.C., the first time when I went up there to work when I was 20, and that was in the winter. But come summer, the first day they said it's going to be 95 out with 100% humidity, and I'm like, 100% humidity is raining, ain't it? I mean, it's like, I've never heard of 100% humidity. I found out. It's miserable. And D.C. don't have no industry in it, but it's just a basin. And where all the millions of cars in it and everything, it's just like always smoggy. It was then. I don't think they got fans to blow it out now.
I know the first time I ever went up to Yale to take Jordan back to school up there in New Haven, it had rained all night going up there, and we got up there and it was just
Was it mass in this truck? Okay.
At Yale, it was bad enough, sticky or whatever. And then after we got off that Amtrak, come up out of Grand Central Station there in New York, I mean, it was like you couldn't catch your breath because everything, because of those buildings, there's no breeze. You can't make a breeze in New York.
I see what you're saying. I'd say there's places you can't get rid of a breeze because the way them buildings direct the air. You can get some of them. It's like in it's like mountain passes up in the Appalachian Mountains.
Get up by like Wall Street, up by where the Statue of Liberty is, you can catch a breeze up there.
Anyway, and them little valleys and stuff, that way they direct the wind. They'll take a 30-mile-an-hour wind and it'll end up being 80 miles an hour by the time it gets to the bottom. And some of them towns are like Chicago's like that. Hey, Haley. You see Dot? Hartford, man. I went to Hartford with a dude one time. I was in Boston. I was doing work for his sister, and he wanted to ride. He asked me if I wanted to ride to Hartford with him and back. Man, I ain't never seen streets that long in my life. I mean, he's a Puerto Rican dude, so I was the only white guy in sight. But just the streets, the stores, and everything. They go out of sight.
Yeah, Becca, and then also the reflection of that glass. I found that out in Chicago. Now, Chicago, you can get a breeze anytime you're downwind from the lake. If you're going on one of those streets that you can see the lake, you can get a breeze. But with that glass, it's a magnifying glass. Ate my Lego. Asked what truck are you in?
Chevy Z71.
Haley, that is a long ass flight. It's if you live in Paris more than a week, it becomes your mortal enemy trying to turn left at that light.
I put 25,000 miles a year on a vehicle, and 80% of it is in this town. I know every light, every idiosyncrasy of every light. And I very seldom have to stop because I know when they're going to turn green and stuff.
Oh, Dad already got that in. I was going to get it off the driveway.
Got what?
Stuff for the Jeep.
Oh.
Then he got it in
All right.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, sounds good. I was having a bad daydream. It just started missing this morning all of a sudden, and I was like, oh, man. And I was having this bad daydream about breaking the coil and the plug wires and everything. What? I'll back again. I think your mom wanted her house put on YouTube. But I used to hate cynical old men when I was younger. You know, everything's gonna go wrong. I see the wisdom in their thinking. If you think everything's gonna go to shit, everything always turns out good. Town that if you push your brakes in, no kidding, man. Growing up, I had an old truck. And it was an old Chevy, and if you know anything about old Chevy trucks, had them round headlights. Well, the frame had gotten kind of busted on mine, so you could set it straight, and it would rest right there. But we found out one night, set it crooked, and drive through neighborhoods, it stop lights. We'd just turn out whole neighborhoods and put them in darkness for a few minutes.
Thinking about telling you to bring it up here and back it in where the Jeep was sitting. Let you do it. He said just bring the big trailer up here and back it in where you're at right now with a new for you.
No, I'm not doing that to my father-in-law. I don't care if he's offering.
If you want to.
Yeah, I ain't doing that to you. I'll just take and get them done in the morning.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I don't want to do it. And if I don't want to do it, I ain't putting it on somebody else to do it.
That can't think of a deal, though.
I know. I got an impact gun.
Yeah. You need help?
Nope, I got it.
Mom.
I know. Tell her I'll come back up. I just want to get home.
Okay.
Can you shut the garage door for me?
All right. I guess we'll see.